Good morning students. Today we will start new exercise 7.2 of your chapter number 7, congruence of a triangle. The first question is, which congruence criteria do you use in the following? So you can see here there are two triangles in the first A part. Triangle name is ABC and the second one is DEF. So what is given? Given is AC is equal to DF. This side AC is equal to side DF. Second one is AB is equal to DE. Side this one AB is equal to side DE, and the third one side BC is equal to side EF. It means all the three corresponding sides are given equal. So they are right triangle ABC congruent to triangle DEF. So which criterion use here in the first A part? So you can see here this first one is side, second one is side, and third one is also side. So by which rule? By SSS congruence rule, the three sides of one triangle are equal to the corresponding three sides of the another triangle. Because the three sides of this triangle are equal to the corresponding three sides of another triangle, that's why both of this triangle ABC and DEF are congruent. Clear? Now the CB part, given is there two sides and one angle. Two sides are given equal, and the third one is angle. The first is Zx is equal to Rp. So which is Zx? This one. Zx is equal to Rp. Second side is Rq is equal to Zy. Rq, this one. Rq is equal to Zy. And the third one is angle given, and the name of angle is angle PRQ. This one, PRQ. This one is equal to angle XZY. XZY. This one. Alright. Now you can see here this angle is equal between the two given sides is equal to the corresponding sides. Alright, in the another triangle. So this RP is equal to ZX, RQ is equal to ZY, and this angle R is equal to angle Z. It means two sides and one angles are given equal in both of these two triangles. So by which rule? SAS, side, angle, side. First one is side, second one is angle, third one is side. So by which rule? By SAS congruence rule, the two sides are one, angle in one of the triangle are equal to the corresponding side and the angle of the another triangle. Clear students? So this is your A and B part of question number 1. The next is C and D part of the first question. So in this C part, given is angle MLN, this one MLN is equal to angle FGH in another triangle, FGH. This one. Angle MLN is equal to FGH, or you can say angle L is equal to angle G. Second one is angle NML. Which one? NML. This one is equal to angle GFH. This one. This is the second angle. It means there are two angles given equal. Second is third one is ML is equal to FG. ML. This is side. ML is equal to FG. Alright. So there are two angles and one sides are given equal in both of these two triangles. So by which rule? By ASA. Because the first one is angle, second one is side, third one is again angle. So by ASA congruence rule, the two angles at one side in one of the triangle are equal to the corresponding angles and sides of the another triangle. Alright. So there are two angles and one sides are given equal. That's why by ASA congruence rule, triangle LMN congruent to triangle GFH. The last D part is EB is equal to DB. So you can see here both of these two triangles having the common vertex, which is B. This B is the common vertex in both of these two triangles, and both of the triangles are right angle triangle. Angle A is of measure 90 degree and angle C is of measure 90 degree. You can see here angle A is equal to angle C, 90 degree each. It means these triangles are right angle triangle. The first is EB is equal to DB. Side this one EB is equal to DB. So EB is what? Hypotenuse of this triangle, and DB is the hypotenuse of this triangle. So hypotenuse is that side which is opposite to the right angle. Clear? Second is AE is equal to BC. This one, AE is equal to BC. This is the second side which is given equal. Alright. And the third one is angle. Angle A is equal to angle C, 90 degree. This one. It means two sides and one angles are given equal. But one of the side is what? Hypotenuse. So you can write here by which rule? RHS. So what is the meaning of R? R is right angle. H is hypotenuse and S is stand for side. Clear? RHS. R right angle, H is hypotenuse and S is side. So by RHS congruence rule, hypotenuse and one side of a right angle triangle. Hypotenuse and one side of a right angle triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one side of the another triangle. So that's why the triangle ABE congruent to triangle CDB. ABE congruent to triangle CDB. This one, CDB. Clear? So this is your question number first. Next, this is your question number second. You want to show that triangle ART congruent to triangle PEN. So you can see here triangles are given ART, second name is PEN. So they are given congruent already. So if triangle ART congruent to triangle PEN, then what? A correspond to which one? P. Vertex R correspond to vertex E. And vertex T correspond to vertex N. Alright. So there are three parts A, B and C. In the first, if you have to use SSS criterion, it means all the three sides. Alright. Then you need to show AR is equal to dash, RT is equal to dash and AT is equal to dash. So AR is equal to dash. So which is here? This one. AR. So AR is equal to which side and then another triangle. So you can see here, this is AR. AR is equal to which one? PE. So you can write here PE. This one, PE. This AR side is equal to PE side and the another triangle. Second is RT. So RT is, you can see here this one. This is RT. RT. So RT is equal to which side? EN. This is RT. This is EN. RT side is equal to EN. Third is AT. So AT. This one. AT is equal to which one? PN. You can see here AT. AT is equal to PN. AT is equal to PN. So this is the third side. So this is first, second and third. So all the three sides in one triangle is equal to the corresponding sides in the other triangles. So by SSS congruence rule, triangle ART congruent to triangle PEN. Clear? Next B part, if it is given that angle T is equal to angle N. One angle is given already. And we have to use which criterion? SAS criterion. We need to have what? RT is equal to dash and PN is equal to dash. So you can see here one angle is given. So we have to find the other two sides which is equal. Alright. So by which rule? SAS. It means one angle and two sides. So one angle is already given. So RT. So which is RT? You can see here this is RT. So RT side is equal to which one? EN. So right here EN. Clear? And you can see here in the A part already we have to written that RT is equal to EN. Clear? So RT is equal to EN. Next is PN. So PN is which one? PN. This one. PN is equal to AT. So right here AT. Third part. If it is given that AT is equal to PN, it means one side is given and you are to use ASA criterion. So ASA is what? Angle side angle. Clear? So one side and two angles. out of which one side is given, so we have to find the other two angles. We have to find the other two angles which is equal. So AT is equal to PN, which is AT, this one. AT is equal to PN. It means this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this one. So angle A is equal to angle P and angle T is equal to angle N. Or you can write the name of full angle, angle RAT, this one, RAT, this angle is equal to angle EPN, this one, angle EPN. Second one is this one, angle RTA, angle RTA is equal to angle ENP. ENP. So there are two angles and one side. So by which rule? By ASA congruence rule, triangles are congruent. Clear, student? So this is your question number 2.